Hi, so back at it again. This time we've got something really special. And before we get any further with this, if you like these videos, please hit that subscribe button. I see that on everybody else's videos, and I keep forgetting to say that. So this is my buddy's, Adrian's 1997 Jaguar
XJ6.
XJ6. Bought this car about 3 years ago. It's just out of storage, a little bit winter storage, a little bit dusty, but we're gonna do an oil change on it and you know, freshen up the oil and just have a look underneath the car and that kind of stuff. Major difference between this car and one of my beaters over here, which you can see, is if you look inside here. Look at that interior. British leather interior. This is a 1997 car. Look at this interior. It's like new. Wood grain. Real wood grain on the dash. Just beautiful. Beautiful carpets. How many K are on it?
130.
130,000 kilometers. Barely even shows it. So it's uh-oh. We got a phone call. I'll carry on. So here's your XJ6. Yeah. Kind of car where you just get in it and drive forever. It's got the 4-liter. Saw it on here somewhere. There we go. It's got the 4-liter engine in it. 6-cylinder, straight 6. We'll just pop the hood here. Right here. So this is the last of the British Jags. It's got the original. It's got that inline 6. I don't know what the horsepower is on these.
4-liter.
4-liter. But it's one of these cars you pin it. It's not like a major powerhouse, but you let her go and it just keeps gaining speed. It doesn't give up. So where's the oil filter? Oh, there's the oil filter. That looks kind of hard to get at. Okay. Might have to.
Maybe from underneath.
No, it's even harder underneath. Right there.
Well,
this might have to come off, which might. We'll try it. If it's going to be too much of a mess, we'll might have to get somebody else. It's one of those things. Is it worth doing it yourself, or better off paying somebody else to do it for what an oil change is worth? But beautiful car. Straight. Yeah. So we'll see what we can get at with get a wrench on it. As long as we can move it a little bit, get it loose, then we'll be okay. So we're gonna do an oil change on her here. We'll run it in to the garage. Just shut that, right? No lock. There we go. Okay, so we'll get it in the garage. The next segment here will be we'll get her up on the ramps and start looking at how to do this. Okay, we're just going to roll this car up on these ramps here. Okay. Hey, go. Right there. Perfect. That didn't go over. Good. No, we're good. All right, let's grab okay, good. And I'll grab another creeper here. creeper there.
Okay.
Instead of crawling on the floor here, let me just go underneath. You're gonna do the work. I'm just gonna start like
Yeah. Sure.
this time I get to watch.
Yeah. Sure.
Let's open the hood.
Yeah.
I'm on the wrong side.
Oh yeah.
Can be reached easily.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Easy. Okay. Now I'll get the wrench on there, and then you can go under and get a pail or a pan. You ever done an oil change, or
What's that?
you've changed oil before, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not on the Jag.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot to grab the. Oh. No, I did not.
Okay, it's a tight squeeze, so if you want,
I think I'll just put a sheet or something.
use that.
Yeah. Yeah.
This would be a little bit better.
Yeah.
Kind of dirty, but. Okay, the filter's on there.
Awesome.
Or the filter wrench at least. I'm just going to set this up here.
Handy dandy. Headline.
I'll set this over here. You what? You got a headlamp. Oh, they come in handy.
Yeah.
Okay, drain pan.
Okay.
Did they say when you're watching the videos as to what size wrench that is?
I have it.
You have the wrench?
Yeah, it's 30 mil.
Okay, all right.
So, or they
30 mil, that's a big one.
Yeah, yeah, it's already on there.
Okay,
Okay.
so the wrench, you just gotta snug it, and it's moving, so it's not like it's stuck on there, so.
So first I'll undo the
Get it
oil,
loose,
but which the oil?
get the oil filter loose. Or do you want to drain the oil first? It doesn't matter.
Well, I think the oil, I'm guessing, right?
Okay.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna. Okay, I got mine. We'll use mine.
Okay.
Where's your wrench?
Right in that oil thing there. Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna slide that under. On top of those.
I'll get it in a second. I just want
Yeah.
to listen it first. Oh, yeah, fuck.
Is that tight?
Yeah, he just freaking
Go the other way.
shit out of it. No,
Is it?
Would it be the other way? No.
Should go up,
Really?
like towards me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was doing. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you have a longer arm?
Yeah. I got this.
Yeah.
Try that. It's
Yeah.
not ratcheting, but it'll get you some leverage.
Yeah.
You see, it's a 30 mil, you said?
Yeah. Seriously?
Can't get it.
No. You have a 30 mil there?
I don't That's a 1 inch. That's as big a wrench as I got. Too small?
Yeah.
So you need like a 1 1/4.
Oh, I stand here, how do we do this?
Yeah, that's as big as I got. At least that's what I tell my wife. So what we're running into right now is
That's that?
I'm just on the drain plug is like stuck on there real tight. Okay, so at this point, okay, just hang on. If it's that tight,
Yeah,
I would stop,
yeah.
because if you do get it, your chances are you're gonna pull the threads,
Oh,
and we don't want that. That's aluminum, right? So we don't wanna,
think so.
we don't wanna crack,
Yeah,
because when you start wrenching like that, there's a possibility you can crack the pan.
yeah.
And you're going down, right? So,
I'm holding
going
down just so
down,
that,
yeah,
yeah, opening this. So
okay.
it's-
I honestly, at this point, I would
Okay. Okay.
stop and,
Okay.
whoever put that on, who did that?
The
Guy down the street or?
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
No, I just don't know that on a British car whether it's a reverse thread or not.
Should I try it the other way?
Well, it wouldn't hurt, I mean,
Yeah,
but don't put too much
yeah,
into it, because we don't wanna
yeah.
crack something or break something. That snake won't work, eh? It's not enough room.
No,
It's too long.
yeah, it's too
Yeah.
long, yeah.
That's what she said.
Wow, that's the sick one.
Stupid old man jokes. Yeah. I just.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, I'm just not comfortable. I
yeah,
mean, we could put a gun on it and try and zap it off, but the consequences of doing that
yeah.
and not working right are,
I don't know what the other guy would do.
right?
I don't know.
Well,
Mechanical.
he's got it up in the air probably, or higher up, and he
And
can,
have better leverage.
yeah. But if we do that and crack the pan,
Yeah, then we're fine.
then, yeah. Yeah, well, it's not something, but you got a grease gun, I saw,
Yeah.
so, well, it's up there.
Figure out where
But otherwise, everything's nice and clean under here.
it is, isn't it?
Yeah. Like,
Yeah. Oh,
it's new.
I
for
know.
what is it, gonna be 30 years?
Yeah.
30-year-old car?
Almost,
Just get a
yeah.
shot under this. So what we're dealing with here is the oil pan drain plug is on there tight, and it's not gonna come off easy. And I don't wanna risk breaking the pan or stripping out the threads or causing damage here, because it is a rare car. And we don't wanna risk that, but I don't know whether we can see here underneath, but it's a nice clean car. There's zero rust, anything. Even the exhaust looks nice. Although it could do with some louder mufflers, which I got like 4 of them right here. We could put one of them on there and make some noise, but we could do that instead, back it up, cut the muffler off. And so anyhow, this kind of shit happens where things just don't go right, and if you don't have the right tooling or equipment, you kind of got to put a stop to it before you wreck something. And especially with a car like this, being rare and you know, hard to find parts for and that kind of thing, we don't want to cause any damage. But look at that engine. So another big difference here between Jag owners and guys like me is, if you look at the back of his head, he's got a full head of hair. I I got a big bald spot here that I'm working on, so that's one of the biggest differences is there was a time when I would sit in the barber's chair and he would spend a half an hour thinning my hair out. Now it does it on its own, so. And he's a year older than me.
That's right. Just a few months.
Just a few months, but still. But when you nail that one, and you pen it, and when you nail this one, that one will cause you to lose hair, because it'll scare the shit out of you. This one here is just like, oh, this is nice. Nice luxury. So anyhow, that's, we're gonna grease the, whatever we can that's greasable under here, the ball joints, and I think that's probably it, maybe the top. Okay, so we can't do the oil change, but hopefully we can do a grease job on this thing. We're not sure exactly where the grease points are, but we're gonna crawl underneath the car, have a look, give it a squirt, and then we're gonna back it off and turn the car around and back it up onto here, because there's a grease point on the rear, at least at the rear U-joint or differential or somewhere in that range. So I'll crawl under here. Where's my cyclops here? Get a light.
Do you want me to crawl up?
I'll crawl underneath, see
Okay.
what I can find, and then you can crawl under.
Sounds good.
I just want to have a look here.
Yeah.
So the tie rods are sealed. The ball joints are sealed, the lowers, the front, the uppers are sealed. Looks like everything's, which is typical of a car of this era and newer, is everything is sealed. So these are probably the original ball joints on here, because usually the replacement ball joints are have grease zerks in them. So the tie rods, steering rack can sometimes have a grease point on it. Now you checked out. Did you find anything with grease points when you did research? Or?
No, not in the front, just in
No.
the back. But
Okay.
I think, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Originally, I thought I saw some in the front too, but I don't know where. So if you can't see any, that's okay.
Well, you can have a look under. Get another set of eyes.
I
Let's
think
see
you-
here on the steering column.
I think you know what to look for. I don't.
There's nothing on the steering column that I can see or feel. But everything's nice and dry under here.
Great.
Steering rack's dry, so that's not leaking, which is always good. Control arms. There's nothing here. Nothing on this end. Yeah, I think it's all sealed up here.
Great.
So, it means a big savings on grease. But it's all nice and clean, like that. Like the boots are on the ball joints, they can break or tear or fall off or something like that, but they all look really, really nice shape.
No winter driving.
Eh?
No winter.
No
driving.
winter driving and no hot dogging. Yeah, no, it's nice and. Usually with my cars, if it's not leaking oil, it means there's no oil in it. There's a little bit of seepage on, which looks like to be an AC line, but that's not or it could be a power steering line. Yeah, you got a little bit of wet on the power steering line
Oh, okay, right.
coming off the rack here, but it's just seeping. It's nothing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't replace that or even consider
No.
going anywhere with that.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah,
From here anyways.
you can see
Yeah, I can see that one.
this one here. You see where my hand is?
Oh,
Under here.
oh, down there, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, that one, okay, I
Yeah.
see that, I see what you're saying,
but no, she looks nice and clean under there. Okay, let's back this thing off.
Okay.
And we'll back it up. And if everything goes right, we won't
rolling over the ramp.
So I should close it.
Yeah, we'll close it. Okay, I'll set this.
I found the wall.
Oh, again. Thank you. There's no money in it?
I didn't
Only,
check it.
only a couple of maxed out credit cards, so.
Yeah, didn't get a chance to check it out first.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll
Okay, I'll.
back this out and just so you know, when we're talking about his head of hair and mine. I think you can see the difference there. Just go slow. Yeah, just want to make sure he doesn't grab anything. Okay. So these kinds of things happen when you got old cars. Sometimes things just don't go right. But key thing is here is we stop before creating a bigger problem. The oil in there is only got, it's about 8,000 K on it. It's been in there for 2 years, so it needs to be changed, but it's not super critical. That has to be done right now. Okay, so now we're gonna back this car in. Okay. Just keep coming. Okay, stop. Exhaust, it smells nice on this. Okay. Nice and easy. Okay. Okay. Go. Stop. Yeah. Go forward a touch. Okay, there.
Just about ran it over.
Just about. Okay, now we'll have a look underneath here and see what we got for greasable points here.
Want me to crawl underneath, or are you gonna?
I'll just crawl underneath and then,
Let me know
No.
what you see.
yeah, and then you can do the dirty work.
Dirty bits.
Well, yeah, there's room for straight pipes on this. Cut the mufflers right there. Okay, now you said there was a grease point at the drive shaft?
Yeah, there's one right in the center that I saw. It says drive shaft, the center of the U joint. But I think, yeah,
Oh,
And the
okay, that's gonna
U-joints.
be at the front of the. I don't see anything here.
No. Oh, there's some grease there, right?
Eh?
There's some, look,
Here?
yeah.
Yeah, it looks like the input shaft seals might be leaking.
Oh.
Which, no big, no biggie. That, this kind of a age of a vehicle would be fairly normal. Okay, I don't see anything here, so your front U joint might be off the transmission.
There's nothing.
Was there a picture?
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
So this is the picture here.
Okay. Okay.
so that leak, is there
Center.
Chest. that I'm running out of some kind of differential fluid or something?
Yeah, but it's not dripping or anything. I mean, it's. Okay, so Grease fittings for the rear drive shafts. Oh, okay. It's your axle shafts, I think is what they're talking about here.
Okay.
There's my wallet. I'll put it here. There we go. Now, the only issue here is, okay, I see, is whether you can get at them. Okay. There's one there, but you're not going to get. Where's your gun?
Right here.
You don't have a. You got a steel.
Oh, yeah, the nipple?
I don't think it's going to get it.
No, okay.
Well, without spinning the drive shaft around. Same with this one. So we'd have to jack it up,
Oh.
spin it around, so you can get at it from the bottom. So if you want to do that, we can do that.
Well, it's up to you.
No, they look like they're looped up pretty good, to be honest with you.
Okay.
So what I would do is when you get your oil change,
Yeah.
take it to
Yeah.
Cal,
Yeah.
just because he knows his stuff on this stuff, this kind
Yeah.
of cars, and then he can do the
The loop
he
points.
can do the loop
Sure.
because it's a hell of a lot easier on a hoist than it is jacking it up.
Okay.
But I mean, so you got a bit of a depth leak.
Gonna take a look to see what it
Yeah.
is underneath it.
Yeah. I don't know whether we can see that with the camera or not, but if you look at the drive shaft there, yeah, so that U-joint is just on the top of that U-joint there, there's a grease zerk, and on the other side.
Oh, okay.
So that's where you have to, if it's up in the air, you just roll
Yeah.
the wheel over and it'll,
So I see some stuff that's been sprayed up here.
yeah, that's from that input shaft seal on
Okay.
the diff.
Yeah.
No, I was just saying it's something that eventually you'll have to do as far as the diffy leak,
Okay.
but it's not like super critical. So when you take it in, get his opinion on it, and see where, and then you can decide what you want to do. I have no idea what it would cost.
Yeah.
Or what's involved with doing one of them, but
Yeah.
it looks kind of cool, jacked up like that.
Yeah, I could put like.
Yeah, put some big meats on it.
Yeah.
I got the big meats over here. I'll put them on and go and do some drag racing.
Slow drag racing.
Yeah, but that's. There we go. Yeah, so that's a beautiful car. And it's going in a car show on June 1st
And second.
and 2nd. At, the British Car Club?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the other one is at a body shop in town here celebrating their 100th anniversary. And they needed a car from the 90s, and they wanted a British one, and this is it. So the car will be all cleaned up, and hopefully the oil's all clean as the outside, as clean on the inside as it is on the outside. Even the trunk, other than the stuff that's in there, but the condition of the trunk, the carpeting is, it's like it's never really had anything in here other than junk. It's got the that's CD
Yeah.
changer there.
Six
Six changers. So
Yeah.
Kind of old school technology, but
There's the battery back there.
oh yeah, okay, yeah.
For,
Size of that battery.
yeah, for better balance, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, and what's in here? Oh, a fuse box.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wirings look nice.
Yeah.
All nicely.
No, it's
This is kind of wild. Look at.
get some bounce.
Oh yeah. So mice don't get to.
Yeah, we'll leave that in there for the mice.
Yeah, but look at it has like a little vent there.
Right?
So I don't usually see that in cars.
No,
The vents.
it might just be for allowing circulation
Yeah.
in the back.
Yeah, but it comes from outside somewhere.
I don't know. I don't know. But look at the wiring.
That's a lot of wires.
A lot of, yeah, all for one tail light. It's the British way. Instead of one wire, they got 50.
Yeah.
In case one breaks, you got 49 left. Yeah. So, okay, that's it. We'll hopefully get this all sorted out here in the next few days, and then we'll go for a ride in her.
Yes.
See you soon. Don't forget to subscribe. Okay, so just a bit of a summary or synopsis of what we didn't accomplish. The oil pan drain plug is stuck on there, and we didn't want to take that off, and at the risk of damaging the threads or the pan, and that's kind of when you got to know when to stop and give it to somebody that's got a, knows in a shop essentially, like, and if it does break, they can fix it. Whereas in the garage, like this, kind of a hobby mechanic, whatever, something like this breaks on a car like that, it's a problem. If it was one of my cars and it did it, I could pull the engine out, I could do whatever I needed to do, but I'm certainly not going to do that with this car. Certainly not comfortable. Check the front end, no grease points on the front, everything's sealed, everything looks new, or not new, but actually it does look new, it looks original. Ball joint, all the boots on the ball joints, tie rods, everything's good there, no leaks on the front. Check the back, the grease, only 2 grease points on this car on the rear inner U-joints off the differential. It's independent rear suspension. They are greasable, but as always, whenever you try and do something like this, the grease zerks are pointing up, and we haven't got a gun, the grease gun that will can get at that. But this car is going to go to a qualified mechanic that works on these kinds of cars to get that oil change done, and we'll get that greased up. And it also has a differential leak. It's minor, but it's something that has to get fixed up sooner than later, I would say, just to be on the safe side. Because the seal, when a car this old, the seals dry out and they can start seeping. And if you start driving them a lot, then they can fail fairly significantly. And we don't want any kind of catastrophic failure on this. So anyhow, that's it for this one. And we'll catch up later with one of my cars. I'm gonna mess around with some timing on the good old Pontiac. So we'll catch up then. There you go. All right, on to the next project, which is going to be that Pontiac. So I haven't played with the time. The engine's pretty dirty, so I got to clean the engine up. Number one. Two is I've never played with the timing on this, so I want to put a gun on it and see what the timing is at, and just going to advance it a couple degrees just to mess around, have some fun, whatever. Something to do on a Saturday when there's not much to do. I do it here, but I'm at the shop at the lake, and my distributor wrench is at home, and my regular wrenches is too much of a hassle getting at that distributor hold down bolt. So that'll be it. We'll mess around with that next. So stay tuned, and don't forget to hit subscribe. Okay, we'll just end this video on a Camaro note. Just going to drive it in the shop here. One thing though, I will, as a word of advice or caution, whatever, is if you use hood pins like I do on this Camaro and my Beaumont, even if you know you're just driving it in the shop and with no intention of driving it, and you don't pin your hood down, that could backfire on you, because it happened to me where I drove the car into the shop, forgot that I hadn't pinned the hood down, and figured, okay, I gotta go for a drive, I had to go pick something up, got in the car, went. As soon as I got up to speed, boom, hood goes up. This was on my Beaumont, just after I painted it. So, ever since then, I don't care if I'm moving the car 10 feet, if the hood is up and it's going down, I pin that hood down just to be on the safe side, so. Lesson learned. Catch you on the next video. And hit subscribe.